What's up, online shoppers? If you're headed to the beach, but you want to still stay cool in the shade, I've got a great solution for you. This here is the WHITEFANG UV shelter and sunshade. It's suited for 3 to 4 people, and it is absolutely awesome. Little nylon carrying bag, cinch tie at the top, and inside the bag is absolutely everything you need to get it started. Strap to hold it together, but the last time I put this together, I was in kind of a rush and I forgot to tie it up. But this is really great because once you get the tent all rolled up, you can put this around it, and then you've got it nice and secure, which makes it easier to slide into the bag. They send you these plastic tent spikes as well as sending you the metal tent spikes, and that's really good. And on top of that, they send you paracord line that will connect to each of your tent pegs so that you can really secure this down. Now, depending on where you're setting it up, whether you're setting it up on the beach or if you're setting it up in a yard like this, you definitely have options. Let's get this out of the bag and I will show you how it works. Backbone of your tent are going to be these really cool fiberglass elasticized rods that snap into place. There are 2 of them and you have to set them up crosswise on your tent. Now, I will give you one suggestion. I used to think that it was great to have the tent all zipped up when you have to close it. However, I have discovered that leaving the zipper open helps you get all the air that's trapped inside the tent out when you are packing it, because that will help you to get all the air that's trapped inside out, and it will allow you an easier time to fold it up. We're going to put the zippered section at the front when we set this up. We are going to feed this through the sleeves. Another suggestion, get your poles crisscrossed through the tent first before you curve it, because that will make it easier for you to get them into the edges at the end. It also makes it easier to get this to go the length of the sleeve when it isn't curved. The setup for this is super easy. Anybody can do it. Just be careful when you're doing this that you don't pull it out of the elastic, because that can be a bit of a pain in the neck. Now you can see that I've got it all cross-threaded here. The only thing that remains for me to do is to take the ends and place them into the holders at the edge corner of the tent. Now there's 2 holes. The first one that has a bit of a raised edge, that's going to be where your tent pole goes. The second one is going to be where your tent peg goes. And then you just have to curve it. There we go. The first one is in. And I'm going to go and do exactly the same thing on this corner. You can get caught up on the edges here, so just give it a little wiggle. Actually, standing it up makes it easier when you do this. And there you go. So now that I have it fully assembled, we're going to put the tent pegs in, and that's just going to allow it to stay more sturdy on the beach. And like I said before, there's some other options you have for helping to anchor it. You can use the yellow tent pegs. They're a little bit more sturdy with the additional paracord ties, and you can even tie those like right around here to help make it more sturdy, especially on a windy day. That might be something you want to explore. And then just pull it straight, push your tent pegs in. There are these little pockets right here. You can definitely put some weights in here if you want to. Something I often do is take a Ziploc bag and either fill it with sand or fill it with water and slide it in there, and that's additional weight to help hold it down. You can also use the tent pegs, put them a little farther out, use these paracord ties to help really secure it. That's something that's probably a great idea to do on the windy day. But now let's talk about the actual tent. The tent itself is made of 210T sunproof material. It offers a UVF protection of plus 50, which is pretty awesome. And it's a really nice way to just pop out of the sun, the direct beating heat, and get some shade. It's got dual zippers here on the edges of this one, little loops, so that you can extend this out and pin it down to help prevent it from blowing around in the wind. Good idea of reference how tall the tent is once I'm sitting inside it. It's pretty tall. 3 different zips that you can undo. And what I love about this tent is they're actually zippers. None of those little ties that you have to fuss with. I think that's much easier. There's really nice screen protection. Another bonus to this is it ends up being a break from the bugs. If you come inside and zip this up, you've still got tons of air circulation in here. You can really have the air going well, and you can see what's going on around you, but you do have the break from the sun. And if you zip this up while you're inside, you even get a break from the bugs, which is pretty cool. I think that's super convenient, like if you have your baby at the beach and you want to have a nice, quiet, bug-free, shady place for a nap. This is big enough for me to lay down inside here, me and a friend even, and I can have a nap in here. I find this shelter is really stable, and it's windproof as well. As long as I have it well tied down, it's a very excellent little accessory to have with me at the beach, or even out when I'm at camp here, creating shade for my kids where we don't have shade. A really nice little hook here include a lantern or a speaker so that you can keep things off. And I also really love this when we're at the beach for keeping my coolers and my beach towels so that things are out of the direct sun. It helps keep phones cool too. You can put your stuff in here and zip it up. It gives you a little bit of security security while you're at the beach so that somebody's not rifling through your stuff if you're in the lake. I've used it all the time. This is my favorite one of all of them that I've tried. A little bit bigger than most of them, even though it says it's for 3 to 4 people. And I think it's because it's taller. It gives you a little bit more distance wise. Also a great shelter for pets when you have them with you in the heat. My dog loves to come in here and just have some shade when it's too hot for the sun. Sometimes on those really hot sunny days, I find that this is the place everybody's trying to get into. It's really nice and portable. It only weighs a couple pounds when it's fully disassembled and put back in the bag. Easy to throw it in your beach bag, easy to throw it in your trunk to have with you. I also love to bring this with me to soccer tournaments because there's often not a lot of shade there, and this definitely provides that for the kids. It's a little bit waterproof too, so you get some break from the rain if it's sprinkling. If you are looking to add to your beach hot summertime accessories and you're thinking about a sunshade shelter, you will not regret it. I absolutely love this one. We brought it on tons of family trips. It is the nicest one that I have found for the cost, and I love all of the features like the zippered flaps, extra guide ropes for tying it down when it's really windy, the space, the fact that I could get it put together or disassembled in 5 minutes. All those things make it completely awesome, and that makes this White Fang Sunshade Beach Tent absolutely awesome and a family favorite at our house.